Welcome to raigurukul.com. In this video, we'll discuss about Jira backup mechanisms and which all alternatives we have in Atlassian Jira. So as the project grow, more and more issues are added to our Jira boards, move from one stage to another. We add images and other attachments, pull data from different apps, and connect issue into complex network that would be rather had to reproduce if the data was lost. So let's say we are using user story. We can see there are different attachments are attached here. Might be we have some comments, so let me add comment here, or there are several other details are available. So this is related to the project development, which might require some additional interactions to see the data. If we lose this data, this will definitely impact our work. Atlassian platform is very stable, but it certainly does not hurt to perform a Jira web backup. But through Jira, we can back up our data to some extent. For complete backup and restore, Revyz come up with solutions which help us to back up critical informations in organized way. Revyz is Atlassian marketplace solution partner who created Revyz backup and restore. So add-on, by using this add-on, we can create or store complete backup. So we'll see here this add-on how we can use it. That is Revyz backup and restore add-on into Jira. So by the way, this video is sponsored by Revyz teams. Thanks to the team members who is selecting our channel and sponsoring this video or creating such a wonderful add-on. Now, coming back to the topic, the main motivation for running any backup is security. If anything was to happen, you have always got a fairly fresh versions of our install available, as is the case with virtually any cloud services. The process of restoring a backup is very straightforward and customized. So let's understand in detail what is this add-on and how we can utilize it throughout our project journey. Now, if we have data with the different aspects like project development, maybe HR data, or any of the data which is available into cloud services, Jira Cloud services, which might impact if we lose the data on alternative basis. So what is the stats about it? Which all percentage it will create impact during the project? So let's say service outage or data corruptions, which directly impacted 22% of the services. Accidental deletions. So let's say we are working on user story or Epic, and accidentally we have deleted that Epic, which contains lots of informations. Might the product owner added solution design document, and that solution design documents are not available in duplicate version. Generally this is an accidental deletions, so it is directly impacting the 20% of the time. And if we'll consider everything like external malicious deletions, inability to recover from current backups, misunderstanding of retentions or deletion policy, account closures, internal malicious deletions, and there are several other regions which we cannot predict it. Might be if some of the employees are leaving out of the organizations and they have deleted intentionally. So that is a one of the case here. So greater than 50% of data loss is due to deletion of data. So here this is categorized in different formats. And what impact when we have no backup system? So first impact is loss in revenue and reputations. So let's consider the HR system. In HR, they are managing their complete work like employee joining cycles, or maybe they have several other nominations form, or employee retentions form, or the feedback form. If they will lose this data, definitely it will directly impacting to their revenue or reputations. Might be they have some vendor related information, their invoices, or maybe the company has worked on the finance team, and finance team has saved all the informations here, which consist of their PO number, the different details related to the work. So if we will lose this type of information, so definitely it is impacting to revenue of our current organizations. Productivity loss, which is again a very important part. At the end, we are losing, or it is directly impacted to revenue. Productivity loss, if any employee who has created their work flow and it's almost at the end of the closure of the work, but unfortunately the data which is created by the team member is lost, maybe because of some server issues or maybe because of some deletion issues. So it is directly impacting to the man hours, man working hours, which is directly proportional to the revenue or the cost. So next is inability to meet audit and compliance, which is again a very important part. So these three are important factors. There are several other factors if you don't have backup system available with us. Now, Atlassian Jira data loss scenarios. So which all scenarios we can lose our data? So let's say this is categorized into two parts, admin and user. Admin is having complete access. User is not having configuration changes access, but they can access like their issue types, other details, bulk changes, malicious deletion. So these all proportions here, it is defined. So let's say if complete team is working on any particular issues which might be an epic or feature, so accidentally if any person is deleting, then it is directly impacting to the work of complete project. So these are the object which is listed here at the right side, where we can see issues, attachments, comments, work logs, and in the configuration management we have work log, screens, filter, and boards. So these are the data loss scenarios in Atlassian platform. Now, how Revyz system is helping to the organizations to save or to create a backup of our data. As per the Revyz system, it is easy and granular restore and backup creations which consist of no downtime and restore data loss. Here they're providing 256 GB maximum attachment rest is open for everyone. Partial backup from the Atlassians due to which people can lose their data. This is end-to-end native Atlassian experience. 1 year data retentions are available, unlimited backup and restore with up to 250 GB in attachments. Atlassian native authentication and authorizations. As per security compliance, data is encrypted in transit TLS 1.2 at the REST object level encryptions using AES and GCM algorithm. Then data residency, AWS US East Zone, which is available, or this add-on is available for US East Zone as of now, but soon this will be available for all the user. SOC 2 type 2 audit is in progress as per their compliance or certifications. As of now, boards and sprint is not at available, but teams are working to be released as soon as possible. So let's understand how we can use this add-on to create a backup for any organizations. So here I'm working on any particular projects for installations. Simply I will navigate into the app sections. So we'll see here Revyz backup and restore. From here we can install it. Post installations we can see their complete review products cycles. So for 30 days it is absolutely free of cost, and post that their pricing models are like for 10 users USD 29 per month. So if you will increase the user base, how many users do you have, we can get it in cheaper cost, or maybe we'll get some discount. So this is how we can see here. The discount is 290 for 10 user, and monthly users they can pay it for the 29. So this is a total add-on cost per user. It is costing to any organizations like $2.9 per user. Supports. So support is available from Monday to Friday, 24 hours PDT. And after installations, we will see here this backup and restore functionalities added inside the app settings. So as of now in this video, we'll discuss about backup mechanisms, and next part will cover the restore. So this is the dashboard where if we are using the backup mechanisms of Revyz, we can see the complete and crystal clear dashboards are available where we can see job status. So status is scheduled. So at what time it was scheduled? By default, it was triggering around UTC 12 a.m. Sorry, 12 a.m. So this is the default time. We cannot customize it, but in future, probably the team will give us customization cycle, but as of now it's fixed. So at UTC time 12 a.m. this will automatically trigger, and within that durations backup will be created successfully. So this backup will be created within 24 hours of the time span. So you can see the backup start at what time. This is the time denoted. In storage stats, we can see snapshots captured 3. Attachment storage is as of now maximum 250 GB, and we have consumed this much amount. How many issue counts we have created a backup? We can see here 366. Licensing is active, type is commercial, and when it was installed with the time. When we are coming to the this chart, we can see the percentage, how many percentage it was successful, how many percentage it was partially successful, and how many percentage it was fail. Exactly same thing is available here with the jobs history, where we can add filters of 14 days, 1 month, and 3 months. So based on our data, we can filter it out, or based on our requirement, we can filter it out. So number of jobs are this. So which is the snapshots, and when it was executed, we can see it, and the date column. So insights. So in insight sections, we can see the detail about which complete backup mechanisms, where we can see here projects, how many projects it was backed up, then project category, as of now it's 0, dashboard is 2, filter is 14, and issues, how many issues it was backed up, like 366, issue types is 44. So this is the complete and detailed insight about the backup mechanisms, which we can see it from inside sections. We can also see workflows and screen fields, issue attributes and features as per as security. As per as security mechanisms, they are complying the TLS 1.2 and above security mechanisms, totally depending on the system architecture. So if we have more secure environment, that is fine. But as of now, they are providing TLS as well as the AES encryption method from the Jira board. So AES is not a part of Revyz, but AES encryption is part of Jira, that is Atlassian team. Now in job sections, we can see which all jobs was executed, and we can also download into the CSV format, which is absolutely free of cost. So if I want to see the detail about the backup created and what was the time and how much time it was taken, so we can see the complete detail with the status. So this is in the format of CSV. We can download it in free of cost. If I want to filter it out the data, or I have to search it out with the ID, I'll simply search it just entering the ID. Then I can apply the filter for 24 hours, 7 days and all. Then again I can apply the filter of error, partial success, queued, running, and successful. So based on that, I will get in data. So let's say I am just filtering it out the data. So as of now, my status is successful. I don't have any data which contains partial information, partial successful. So this is how we can apply the filter in search when board is showing a too many data. So it's very easy to search it. Now here we can see the tags, which all tags we have created, type, at what time it was started with the date, and who is the initiator. So as of now it was showing with my name, but whoever will trigger this process, that person name will be highlighted here. So let me go to any of the issues here and create one more tickets so that we can add into the repository. This is a test. Let me add one attachment here. Now, this time we want to create again because I've just created this detail as of now. So here in the backup configuration settings, we can see issue and configurations. It is not at limited to this board. Teams are developing or adding more content as per the attachment. So here you can see in issue, we can create a backup of issue attachments, comments, links, votes, and work logs. As a part of configurations, we can create a backup of screens, screen tab, workflows, work transitions rule, workflow transition properties, filters. These all details are available. But as I said, it is not limited to only these functionality. Teams are creating and coming up with more advanced solutions in future. So if I want to create a backup of just issues which contain issue attachment, comments, link, votes, and work logs, so simply I will uncheck this box and I will add here tag as issue backup. Click on backup now. I have to confirm it. Once I will click on confirm, it will start executing the process, and you can see initially it will move into the queued status, and within fraction of seconds this will start running the process. So here we can see in the job sections, within fraction of second it will start running. Now this time I want to create a backup of just configurations. So here I will add config backup. Now both the status are in queued status. So once it will start running, we can see the process, and we can see tentative times, how much time it will take for creating the backup. So time taken for completion of this process is 2 minutes, and time taken for completion of this process is 12 minutes. So we'll return back to this page. Let's see the settings. We can also create a backup settings, or maybe we can customize it like schedule backup. Here we don't have options to change the backup screen, but we can disable it by just triggering the process or toggle this button. Retention policy is 1 year, which is again fixed, but probably in future teams will allow us to change this cycle by paying some additional amount. Data storage region is as of now US East Virginia, but they are coming up with different other solutions. In added sections of the project list, we can edit the sections. If I don't want to create a backup of this RPA Acme, I will uncheck this box and click on save. That project list will be removed from the backup screen. So this is how we can customize it. So if I want to create a backup for any particular item, I will check and uncheck this detail, and based on that settings, I will be able to create a backup. So this is how we can create a backup. Let's return back to this job sections, and here we can see our job is still running. So probably in another 1 or 2 minutes, this will be completed. But again, for configuration backup, it will take some time for creation of backup. So let's wait for some time, and then probably we'll return back here. Now, if you can see here, the complete backup has been completed. So here we can see total 5 job IDs created, and we can see the complete timelines. At one time it was completed, how much time it is taken to finish this job. Initiator is exactly me. We can download the download CSV portal, and if I want to see the detail about this backup, I will simply select any of the items and I can see the job sections detail. So here in I can see the job ID tag, which was the tag created, and type of the backup is created, status is success, then time taken 2 minutes 15 seconds. I can see the initiators and what was backed up. So I can see transactions count is 348, workflow count is 45, screen count is 134, tabs count is 1. So exactly each and every detail is backed up as a part of configurations which consist of workflow, screens, and filter. So if I will refresh this page, I can see the updated detail. Now returning back to the job sections where we can see the issue counts. So as of now in project aware, we have created additional issue, that is a part of user story, where we have attached one video. So here we can see uploaded attachment count is 1, total attachment count is 17. So this was recently backed up. Let's go back to the previous job where it was triggered and run bit earlier of this process. So in this project we have seen the count was 57 and total attachment count was 21, but this time we have created a new issue. That's why the count got increased, and updated issue count was 2 because we have added one comment, and then total attachment count is 17 and one additional update. So this is how the count will increase according to our data. In log sections, we can see the complete log about our projects. We can see it here, that is backing up issues, then with the complete detail like issues, with the detail like projects detail and project name. We can load more log sections from here. So this is how we can see or create a backup of our Jira project using Revyz add-on. So that's all from this video. So let's recap. We started with the backup mechanisms, why it is required, which are important factors, and what we can lose if we don't have the backup. Then we have discussed about Jira solutions, and post that we have added Revyz add-ons and see about complete backup structures, their dashboard, insights, jobs, and backup sections. So that's all from this video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you think so, this will be useful. Don't forget to share within your circle, and don't forget to share the feedback about this add-on if you have tried by your own. What do you think about this add-ons? You can add in the comment sections so that it will be helpful for other users who are utilizing this add-on into their project. So that's all. We'll see you in the next video on restore mechanisms of Jira. Thank you.